Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome in. How we doing? Let me know if my sound is a little wonky, by the way. Got there we go. Got a fan blowing on me, so I need to know if my sound's a little weird, but otherwise, it looks like we should be good. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Okay. Let's get everything set up off to the side here. Or something. Oh, I know what I could do. Aha! That's thinking on gasoline right there. All right. Today, we had a bit of a request from the community, and then I had to pivot. But it is still the same dish, just different. Same, but different, but same. Good enough for government work. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, cool. What are we doing? Right. So we had Subjuvis, I believe, in the Discord after last week requested to do chicken tikka masala. I set everything up, but I forgot to pull the chicken. So we're gonna do chicken tikka tacos. It's an experiment that I'm trying. Same general flavor profile, but ground chicken, and we're gonna do it inside of a taco shell. Sounds yum. I don't know. Something to do. Play with it. So first thing, I need to get everything ready. I have a recipe that I wrote down in Discord to reference. Got the chicken over here. Got oil over here. I think the only thing I really needed to prep was tomatoes. Couple medium, couple small. Don't need to do too much with those. Hey, cat. How's it going? So yeah, we won't need to do too much with the tomatoes. We will just chunking those up into little tiny bits. We're gonna use them to break down into kind of like a sauce. I'm doing good. A little warm, but you know, it's 34. It was up at 41. Otherwise, not too bad. Got on top of the work today. Gonna probably be able to hang out after stream. Oof, indeed. Oh, hey, Winnie Cakes has a request of you. God, what was it? Twizzlers, I think. Not sponsor, but they have like a special flavor of Twizzler. Only available in Canada. Coconut lime vanilla. Coconut lime vanilla Twizzlers. Limited edition. I don't know. But they're only available in Canada. So, coconut lime vanilla. I mean, yeah, it looks like on the packaging, it looks like they're using it to like drink a Dr. Pepper, which I would say would probably definitely improve that. But it sounds yummy if you do it with some kind of like other sugary flavors. If you can find a package and take a picture of it, I'm sure she would be super happy about that. I'm gonna do my own, see if I can't import it, you know, kind of thing. But just next time you're out shopping, if you remember. But yeah, let me know, by the way, on the sound. I have a big old fan literally right here blowing on me so I don't die. So if the sound is like super hollow or gross, I can adjust that because it's on medium right now. Okay. So I'm going to take these later and I'm going to cook them in kind of the remnants of the meat and whatever and smash them and let them break down into like a tomato sauce. So I just need to chunk them. I just chunked them into eighths. Little tiny bits. Nothing crazy. Carrots is next. Gonna need a bigger container for carrots because more carrots. So I'm gonna make, like I said, we're doing chicken tikka masala tacos. Sounds weird. Trust me, I just came up with it on the fly. I'm working on it. But we're gonna do, I've got red onions, really thinly sliced up already. We're gonna do really thinly sliced carrots and a single really thinly sliced serrano pepper and do a quick pickle in this. And that's just gonna do like veggies on top. So it's not just chicken in a taco shell. So we're gonna get that prepped. Did I not? Oh, I didn't, but that's okay because I have this. I didn't get my compost bin ready. How dare I? Pretty quick today, honestly. I don't know. I don't see this taking more than an hour at most. And even then, probably not that. We'll see though. Okay. How do I want to do these? I'm gonna slice the carrot in half both ways. And then just get a bunch of thin sliced carrots. Hello. Do you need something?
I see a switch.
Okay. You want me to like shut off the camera or something really quick? Yeah? All right. There we go. I'm still here, but Penalea says no. So you can watch me cut carrots. She's too shy. But yeah, so this is, like I said, quick pickled version of just toppings, veggies, and over the span of this week here, they're going to actually pickle a lot longer, so it will be a quick pickle then. But for tonight's purposes, it will. I'm invisible. Man, who forgot to take the cap off the camera? Except I don't actually have a cap on my camera. It's got a built-in privacy feature.
Thank you.
Yeah. All done?
All done.
All done. Bye. Yeah. She literally was like, you have to watch this before you go out there. And she's like, I'll just tell you, Cat has a mission. So I don't know anything other than they're in a green package, they're coconut, lime, something. Whatever I said. Vanilla. Literally all I know, but she's obsessed right now. Okay. Who knows? I did just get a potential sponsorship thing too, so I might just do that. Try some yummy licorice and whatnot. That'd be fun. You know, I should have a Penalea command. It's going. It's hot, but it's going. Is the sound okay, by the way? Does it kind of sound like I'm in a wind tunnel? Is it something I'm going to just... Spund is great. Ah, yes, Spund, my favorite. Good, good. Which means I could probably pump it up one. Could probably pump it up one more. But for now, I'm cool and not dying, so I think I'll just keep it like this. Thank you, Cat. Thank you, Penalea. Well, I do have it at like 95% of its like capability. No, 90% of its capabilities on my microphone to like focus my voice. So I can't push it too much further, but doing its job. Also cuts out any background stuff like me chopping the board. I don't know. We'll see. Could you have, Penalea, if you're still there, one of the teenagers bring me out a very small pot or pan? Specifically like the aluminum one. Every so often? Okay, that's good then. Good. This works, because that's going to make doing these in the middle when it actually gets to summertime so much better. I'm trying to boil like a cup and a half of vinegar, so doesn't really matter. As long as it works on an induction burner, so it's got to be all metal. And none of that aluminum crap. Oh, okay, almost there. So that's a lot of pickle. I mean, a lot of carrot. But that's, you know what? I'll just eat this. I'm going to eat this because this plus that is probably going to fit all of that. And I have one more pepper to get in there too. So let me check. I think I have some basic ones. Or maybe I sat down to do the basic ones and then it didn't work. Oh, thank you. That works perfectly. Hey, DM, how's it going? Just the hydrate sound and possibly the clip sound. No, just the hydrate sound and like followers and stuff. I got some of them set up, but not all of them. So you can do hydrate and it should make sound, but yeah. Are you not usually a fan of pan-seared steaks? Oh, like grilled instead? I get you, I get you. Why am I ducking? I am very colorful today. Mostly because it's a button down, so I can like actually breathe and not die. Okay. Okay. Do I need to cut anything else? Lemon. Right. That's what I figured. Grill. Oh, it's a duck emote. It just says duck in my ear. My ear just says duck. I'm like, what am I ducking for? At first, I thought you were correcting yourself, being like, I had a pan-seared duck, not steak. Now I get it. I'm so confused. Well done on confusing me, but no. Sounds are not triggered yet. That's on the list. I was editing all day today. I got multiple videos edited, one of them uploaded, and that kind of stuff. So today was editing priorities. Yesterday and day before was recording. We were playing our hardcore playthrough. Okay. Carrots, serranos, onions. We're going to pickle these just really quick by pouring hot vinegar over all this. Calling that good. Two more. Oh, nice. Right on. Thank you. Thank you. I was going to talk to you about this specifically, but they added a new admin role. I haven't looked exactly at it, but I don't know how it differentiates that. What the difference between an operator and an admin is. But I might be giving you an admin role so you can, while I'm not there, be able to deal with that kind of stuff. Bubbles. Another emote. All right. Yeah, I don't know what the difference they are or how they differentiate between admin and operator in Minecraft, but they do somehow. Nope, you come back here. Oh. Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna give you and Riptide admin then. And Kat, if you want admin as well, so you can ban and kick people who are being annoying in Minecraft at any given point, let me know. I mean, yeah, I'm confused. It bubbles. I was like, bubbles what? Which reminded me of a not so kid-friendly joke. Okay. I do believe. Yes, that's all the cutting I have to do. Oh, garlic. I lied. Oh yeah, because you got a girl. You got a they friend. I think they fixed the Nautilus lag. I haven't experienced that issue, so you might want to check and see. But yeah, became a bum, has a girlfriend, same diff. Plus, we also got rid of the chicken thing, so that could also help with the lag. If you're interested, and plus, Cat, you can have it anyways, because it's not like you having it randomly once when you jump on later is going to be a problem. If you want to ban someone for doing something stupid. No, we were getting that too. Like it would it would lag a little bit, it would load slowly, and like while everything was loading in. That was a feature across the board, basically, when they added in the not lit. Not list. Don't look at my base. Okay. Why are we banning Ender? I don't think you can. I'm the owner. I think that would cause the server to break, because then who's paying for the server? Hashtag ban Ender. Hashtag gain monthly charge. My hands are sticky. Oh no. That's fine. I'm just really hoping Rash Ermine there didn't try to take a bunch of my stuff again and we have to reset the server. It says hash, not hashtag. But I don't know if it's like a whole word. Yeah, I read it as, does it read hash as hashtag? But if you do like a hashtag on something, it might do something different. I don't know. Oh, good. Oh, wait. So you've been going to the egg thing, getting eggs. Oh, no. Inadvertently, Rosie Go is supplying the eggs for the chicken army. Okay. Good, thank you. He did say in stream the other day, like, if he could borrow some copper or something, so at least he's asking now, which is good. Okay. I'm gonna go put this away. I'll be right back. Oh, you know what? I should go inside and wash my hands because I got chili oil on it. I'll be right back. Yes, Kat, I do need what'd you just say it was? Garage sink. You're right. But at that point, if I'm putting in a garage sink, I might as well put in a garage pretty much everything else. AC system would be kind of high priority on that. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I'm just going to bring this to a bubble. So on the other side of this shelf, I don't know why I was muted, but I was. On the other side of this shelf is a window that is currently open. So I have a cross draft from there to there, and that's about it. There's a door that I'd have to move my desk and my setup and that kind of stuff to open. Otherwise, that's it. As far as a wash basin goes, this is the water fixtures that we have back here. So I could, but I'd have to move this bit of storage and possibly all of this storage right here. So I could very much right back here. Could you bring me this? Oh, like 3/4 away full of water. That is, I'm literally just boiling vinegar. I cut up garlic, cut up peppers, and I'm boiling vinegar. Yeah, well, that'd be it. That is what you're smelling. You'll be able to try some? I can do that. Well, the thing with them in the AC like that is none of these. This wall right here is the only wall that has insulation. This has no insulation, and any of the three other walls slash the garage door have no insulation whatsoever. So I'd just be pumping ice cold air, battling the like 110-degree air from up here constantly outside. You know what I mean? It would work. It would just get really expensive. Thank you, Woody Cakes. And they like to charge us a lot of money here per kilowatt hour. So it would get really expensive. Thus me running this fan down here. I would hold it up, but it's on and I don't want to move it. But it's 3 feet in diameter, so big old thing. Okay, I don't want this boiling because I'm going to add it into some salt water. I work out here a lot. That's not the right camera. I work out here a lot. Like legit since noon 30 till now, so 5.5 hours. And then, you know, however long stream goes, once everybody goes to bed. I work out here a lot. You know, I'm my own editor. I can't really do otherwise. I got to record and edit every video that's like an hour long. Yeah. Okay. I do need a chicken cam, really. Okay. I have some Wi-Fi cams that I can use. The thing about that is I got to make sure somehow to secure them. Ow. That hurt. I have to make somehow to secure them. Rather than just the basic IP bull crap, because those are open to public hacking it. But yes, I do have cameras for that reason. The only other problem is the only place they like to hang out is on way the other side of the house. So it's like we'd have to like get some kind of like chicken alarm thing to like dispense treats, like one of those cat dispensers. Okay, I've been soaking red onions in just cold tap water. That kind of mellows out the sulfur. So I'm going to now take those out, put those in my pickling liquid, and seal it up and call it good. I know, right? Have the youngest kids follow the chickens around. I am gonna head out into the garden. I think I could set it up in the garden. Oh no, wait, no, Penelea would kill me if the chickens got in the garden. Never mind, never mind. I was gonna say invite one of the chickens in while I'm out there, but we are building a new coop, so I could just make a little camera mount in the coop, kind of like just check things out, and then have access to that. So I think that's what we'll do. Okay. Shake, 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 shake. Gotta make sure they're all evenly distributed, and then we'll move on to cooking the chicken. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can heat up the pan while we're waiting. So let's get this guy out of there. Put the big guy on. Oh, God. Cast iron's heavy. All right, so this is just 50% vinegar that was boiled. Get hot. 50% tap water. And a good couple tablespoons of salt. Let that chill in there. We got pickles. Next, I want to take... oh, there it is. Want to heat this up. Put some pan lube in there, and then we're gonna brown off some ground chicken. We're gonna make the ground chicken taste like the same profile as like chicken tikka masala would, and then we're gonna have that with this pickled veg in a corn tortilla shell chicken tikka tacos. So hopefully Subjuvis likes this for chicken tikka masala. If not, I can actually make the original chicken tikka masala too, but this time, you know, I'll actually pull the chicken instead of have frozen chicken. You just have to marinate it overnight prior to cooking it. So, we kind of ran out of time. Okay. Still messing with my pickled veg over here because it wasn't distributed as evenly as I wanted. But there we go. Let that chill in the liquid. Oh, goodness. What'd y'all have for dinner tonight? Or, well, besides the pan-seared steak, what'd you have with your steak? Baked potato? Steak and frites? Valid, valid. That's wild. It makes sense, but still. Never something you think you have to do. I haven't pickled the death jar because there haven't been peppers prepared. If you watch the last short, I bought a ghost pepper plant, and we're growing our own ghost peppers. So we're in the process of growing them. It's like 100 days, and that plant was already started. So I would say towards the end of summer. Oh, okay. Oh, grad present? Okay. You bring me back a cold drink? I would love you forever. More than I already do. Not that that's possible. All right, pan lube. No, no habaneros. Like I said, we found ghost peppers, so we're gonna do ghost peppers, but no habaneros. I already got it. I already got it covered. I might be stupid, but I ain't stupid. All right. About 3 pounds of ground chicken. I'll be right back with garbage and washing my hands, so hang on a second. Okay, we back. I was thinking something like tea or something like that. But anything like that. Classic? I mean, I'm playing Doom tomorrow. Does that count? Or what are you thinking? Because you could always put a specific game in the request channel. Do some Call of Duty. Haven't played Warzone in a bit. Zombies? Oh, yeah. It lagged? I was thinking like tea. Like a big old thing of tea. That makes sense. That's kind of the idea I had in my head. But whatever's clever. I don't Warzone? Teapot. Oh, tea. Like teapot? I don't know if I have Black Ops 3. I'm pretty sure I do. I think that's the one that I got between, but I don't know. I'll double check. But yeah, we can do that and or Warzone or whatever that looks like. Like I said, I'm playing Doom Dark Ages DLC tomorrow. So not this week. I don't want to like oversaturate with just FPS, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, I'd be down. I'm sure Ronan would as well. He's not here for me to ask right now. I don't know if he's inside, outside, whatever he's doing. But Ronan got super into zombies, so I wouldn't doubt that he'd like to play some zombies. Not so much on the Warzone, but you know. Oh man. Did I mention it's hot? I think it's hot. That'd be interesting, yeah. I know they're trying to like as a company double down on their big IPs, so I also know they've been adding the older ones. I think they just added what was it, Vanguard to Game Pass. So yeah, I figured you meant servers. Took me a little bit to process, but I figured you meant it. Oh, okay. So we're gonna brown this off as much as possible. I've got a spice blend that we made already, which is your generic spices. I will have this recipe on the Patreon as always, but this is garam masala, coriander, fenugreek seed. Oh, I never actually did the fenugreek seed. Salt, sugar, turmeric, chili powder, all the yummy stuff. I need to do fenugreek seed. Or more importantly, I need to see if I can get a teenager to. But yeah, so we're gonna brown this off. We're gonna add in the spices and the seasonings, and then just like with like taco meat and whatnot, we're gonna kind of make a really thin sauce, like a light sauce to kind of go around it. That's the cream and the yogurt and the flavors that's in tikka masala. So right now we're just kind of in a hurry up and wait. I'm gonna go see if I can't grab a teenager to help me out here so I don't disappear too long. So hang on a second. Hot. Why is the wooden spoon moving on its own? Because the fan. The fan is hitting it at that angle, so it's just woo 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 woo. Also, where do you see that? Just barely in the corner, huh? Your mom has cousins you grew up with, and they are a few months younger than me, just had their second kid. Yeah, comparison is the thief of joy, or whatever it is, right? It's, yeah, yeah. Nope. Yep, it just moved onto the screen itself again. Oh, up, up, it's doing it. Woo! It moved itself all the way back. That's too funny. Ghost spoon. It's wild sometimes looking at people. I do got a ghost, a cooking ghost. You know, I will take it. If it's gonna help me cook stuff, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I can't remember how long I set the clip for. I hope I set it back 90 seconds. Then it will get everything. Also, I need to add the sound to that. Why don't I got a little helper? Because they do not have the patience to sit here, honestly. They like to come in and do one or two things, and then that's it. Winnie Cakes is currently helping me. She's grinding up the fenugreek. I don't have fenugreek leaves, so I have to use fenugreek seed, which will be in my recipe there. But plus, I think currently there's only one little helper. The rest of them kind of left to go do birthday gift or no graduation gifts. Okay. No, she has enough patience to help until she wants to do more and then do more and then do more and then do more. Which is fine, but it will very quickly become the Rosie Go show. Very quickly. duck. Oh man. But yeah, no, she doesn't have the patience necessarily. None of them do. It's that ADHD gene, but they'll sit here and they'll do something they'll probably help out for 5 or 10 minutes and then they'll be like, okay, and want to go play. What's up? Let her have her own show. Oh, trust me. I've got some plans in the work here. We're just getting this finalized, and once we do that, I can start doing a recurring thing with her, just on like uploads and shorts and that kind of stuff. But you know, the less of her face is online when she doesn't have a choice about that, less me shoving my kids into the front of the camera and like that kind of thing, the better. So once they're old enough, then I can let them opt in and do their own thing. But yeah, we're gonna bring back her pudding ratings. She really enjoyed doing that for a little bit. So we're gonna have to sit down and do a lot of them all at once. Gracias.
Okay.
Teaspoon's all I need. That's fine. Thank you. We actually have a actual chef's knife that's only about 4 inches, got a rounded tip. So she would be able to practice with a real knife. She might be a little intimidated at first, but she would be able to. She has used like smaller knives and butter knives and that kind of stuff already. But we got a kid safe knife with a sheath and everything like that a while ago for him. Okay. Cooking with a lot of meat at once. I should take probably half of this off and let it brown properly. Exactly. And Rightful Badu also loves himself some cooking time. He thinks he's a future chef. No. That one's definitely not going to get saved in the annals of history. Or maybe it is. Who knows? We can't show you your baby shower pictures till you're old enough. He does. He also just loves playing with food, really. But he thinks himself a future chef, and anytime we're making anything, even boxed mac and cheese, he wants to help us do it. So exactly. Take the kid a while. I mean, good at least. Mommy, why is it so? Don't worry about it. You'll learn it when you're older. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's more recently more than anything else, but we have little stools in the kitchen, so he runs and grabs his stool and he sets up his little area to like crack eggs and mix them in, scramble eggs and that kind of stuff. He's still very much at that like early stage, but Rosie Go will make everybody sandwiches and get all the ingredients and gather it all and like make them all up and like help with lunches and that kind of stuff. So we let them play around food. Oh, that's sad. I mean, you'd say sadly. Still just waiting, huh? I would say like message them on social media, whatever website, like X or Twitter or whatever it is. But anymore, I think it's all automated AI responses, so I don't think that'd get you very far, sadly. God, I hate working with this burner. It's so slow to do anything. Exactly. Proper collabs after that point. We'll get there. We got the whole summer. We'll get it locked in. That makes zombies even better, because then we do that. Yeah, that would work too. I mean, you can at them online is what I'm saying. Usually, like, anymore, a lot of people will obviously send emails and that kind of stuff, but then if they don't get a response quick enough, I just see them at Twitch support or, you know, that kind of stuff online, and then call them out and be like, hey, you guys haven't responded in like 12 hours or something, you know. It's usually an automated thing. Please describe your problem down below. Yeah. I mean, valid. All right, Kat. Sounds good. We'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good one. Oh, it's too hot. All right. Slow burner is slow burnering. Now we just gotta let it steam off all that liquid and brown and swap it out for the other half, and we are good to go. There we go. Actually get fenugreek in there. Kind of get that mapley sweet flavor to it. Once this liquid mostly cooks off, I'm going to add in half, because we're doing half and half. I've got some very finely chopped up yellow onion. That's just going to add more veggies and kind of like stretch out what we've got here as well. And then flavor, of course. I mean, yeah, probably. Is Ready or Not on sale yet? I haven't seen if it's been on Steam sale or not. Go dump this really quick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen it on there. But I also haven't looked until literally earlier today. I mean, it'll tell you if it's on sale if you already have it. It'll just also say you own it. Heck, I don't even think you need to log in. You can just Google search it, really. Oh, well, perfect. Now would be the perfect time to pick it up. I used to play God, there was a tactical game like that a long time ago that I used to play. That's not too bad. Might even be able to convince Ronan. Although that is really not his style of game. I don't know that he would be happy about that one. Oh my god, boil, please. Get it out of there. Ready or Not and some zombies or some Warzone. Trying to think if there was anybody else who talked about Ready or Not. I think Kono may have played Ready or Not at some point. I think. Trying to think. You've done all of them? That's crazy. Yeah, he's just not super into those, like... Well, he might be, honestly, just because of, like, the... You can figure out the system kind of thing. There's no randomness, or there's less random. It's more of just, you know, do the right thing the right way. Obviously, there's sometimes the enemies are going to be faking and trying to trick you and that kind of stuff. Randomness, but... Ah, yep. I will talk to him about it. I'll see what he thinks. Man, I hate this burner. That's one of the first things I'm investing if this picks up at all. So I'm investing in an actual good burner. I have a gas burner, but I don't trust it. Ah, yep, yep, yep. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I go saying there's definitely random. Like obviously they're gonna like try and fake you out and that kind of stuff. But I meant more of like random in the sense of, you know, like a multiplayer game or that kind of stuff where like they randomly spawn at a point and try to get to you, like in zombies and that kind of stuff. It's more, well, cerebral because of the tactical part. And that might be appealing to him. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I would. Yeah. I mean, I hope so at S tier, honestly. I wonder if it wouldn't honestly be better that I do half of the onion by itself. Probably, actually. Oh, yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work. I don't know why I picked that up. I mean, I do, but I'm not going to do it. Okay. We'll get half of everything in here. Let it sizzle down. And go from there. So about half the onions. There's 2 cups, so we want about a cup, give or take. And half of the peppers. And half the garlic. There's one you haven't. It's the biggest one. How long do you think it would take you to do? So just because this burner sucks, I'm trying to give this as much time on the direct metal in the pan there as possible before I start spreading it out. So it actually cooks it instead of steams it. Thus, me having it in a weird little center circle thing. Oh, geez. Shipyard. I could imagine. I could imagine. See, the only ones I've seen is some kind of like, I don't know, mansion in the hills, like a gated mansion. And then part of the one where it's like the streamer in the apartment building or whatever. That's literally all I've seen about it. And that was like when it first came out. So I'm sure there's other levels I haven't seen and whatnot, but that's the extent of my knowledge. Why is there one fly trying to bug me? Go away. Mansion's on the hard side. That explains it because the I was watching the Vanos crew try to do that way when it first came out, and they were struggling. I think once they got inside, they really started struggling. They got their way up there pretty well, and then it got real hard. They would inevitably die, whether to each other or, you know. Yep, that makes sense. This is on almost high, and it's still taking so long. Buzz off, fly. What is the name? There's some really old PC shooters that were tactical like that. Was it like the original Rainbow Six stuff? It might have been like the OG Rainbow Six or Tom Clancy stuff that was really tactical, and you had to like put people in handcuffs, and you had to bring all of the right equipment, the right amount of zip ties and that kind of stuff. And I remember playing those and never knowing exactly what to do or how to do it. And so I'd go in and I'd just end up like handcuffing everyone or like, and then like getting negative points for handcuffing innocents or something like, I don't know. There was all sorts of shenanigans in that game. Sounds like it. The original Rainbow Six stuff. Yeah. I used to play that a lot when I was a lot younger. Because that wasn't even like mine. It was like a hand me down or a burnt version, like a copied version from my mom's cousin or something like that, who was like a computer tech guy. So I just ended up with like a bootleg version of it and just played it. 18 maps. Holy moly. Hey, Rashawn, how's it going? Oh, goodness. Oh, thank you. How dare you? Thank you. What am I making? Well, someone requested to make chicken tikka masala. Oh yeah, I forgot there's DLC, isn't there? How many is that all together? Probably like 40. But yeah, I took chicken tikka masala, which was a request someone had, and I'm making a ground chicken taco tikka masala kind of thing. So a twist on chicken tikka masala. But we've got ground chicken, onions, garlic, and serrano peppers in here. Also, about the channel, rifleender.com, myname.com has a link for all of them. So if you ever can't find anything of mine, check out my my link tree like that. But I'm glad you actually made it in and you found it. All right, cool. Let this brown now that it's actually cooked out a lot of that onion, and that smells like garlic and onion and peppers. Smells really good. And then we're going to toss in a bunch of seasonings, which we listed off earlier, but very typical Southeast Asian kind of American twist on it, obviously, because I don't have my own garam masala. Well, I do have my own garam masala recipe, but like, oh, good call, good call. What was I saying? I do have my own garam masala, but it hasn't been passed down in my family. I've made my own. Sugar-free ain't bad. It's just tea. Peach tea, nonetheless. Really yummy for peach. Oh, okay, so everything's half off. You would be there already? I mean, valid, valid. That is one of the dreams for the channel. If this all takes off, I would have a food truck and we'd be able to do meetups and that kind of stuff. Go to conventions and actually cook food for everybody. You know, the good stuff. That is the dream. All right. So, like I said earlier, my own spice blend I've made. Garam masala, cumin, turmeric, chili powder, all the yummy stuff. We're going to use half of this for right now. Smell-o-vision was a thing. Oh my God. Oh, spicy. I have aerosolized some of the spices into my lungs. It's fine. Put a little bit chicken stock down at the bottom. Get these to all come together instead of burning. Then we're going to take this out, add in the other chicken, and do it all over again. That would do it. That is the hope. Okay, we're going to take this out. Did I not bring it? I did not bring one. I need a hot pad, and I'm dumb. Okay. Oh, don't you beep at me thing. There we go. Heck yeah, pizza. That's a lot of chicken nuggets. 60 nuggets? Dang, bro. Okay, so another 11 maps. That's not too bad. Okay. So, do it all over again. Have they said if they're going to do more DLC or is that the end? Okay. 60 chicken nuggets and a pizza. Man. Think so? 50 more nuggets? I mean, nuggies are good, man. You gotta save them. You don't want to waste them. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Another game right now would make sense. It was what? The end of 2023 when it came out. All right. Little tiny chunks of meat. Nothing massively huge. Let that brown. Yum, yum, yum. So that's the other stuff. We'll let that off to the side for a bit. Void Interactive. Yeah, see, I haven't heard anything that they're doing. I wouldn't doubt that they're doing something, but I haven't heard anything specific. Oh, I forgot to add ginger. My bad. Damn it. Okay. We'll add extra ginger into this one. Certified Big Mac. Hey, you know. Food is good. Food is love. Food is life. Had it for a very long time. It's very important for our culture all across the world. Oh, is it crossplay on console? Like, are they separate or are they unified? Because I might go console on that. Be easier to record. And easier to get Ronin in on. Hey, Badoo. Careful of the big fan, okay? Sneak around it. Don't lean on that. July of last year. Oh, so it's been like a year. Oh, my piercing? I used to have two. I got two at once, but fully cross-platform? Oh, okay. Well, I might grab that if it's also on sale. Because that will be easier for me to record and stream and that kind of stuff. And to get Ronan to play, because then you'd be able to play while he's not here, too. Although I guess he could do that over there. It's just significantly harder because of the outdated hardware. But yes, I have these two snake bites here. And I had two eyebrow piercings right here. But within a couple months, that one had migrated out. It just healed and pushed it out. So I never got it redone because, meh, can't be arsed. Yeah, I was gonna say Ronan might be able. He would definitely be able to do it on the because he's got a new Xbox, but he wouldn't be able to do it on the PC. The orange hair, that was my daughter. Well, I have a second PC, the PC that I'm running here, my laptop. So I would be able to. It's just a lot harder because then I have two keyboards and two mice and everything all set up there. I just use my capture card. It's just, you know, it takes up more recess or real estate, and then I have 2 PCs I'm trying to worry about crashing and that kind of stuff. So it's a lot easier to just have it on console. Because it, for the most part, will be stable that way. And predictable. Okay. Second half of the chicken done. Onto the garlic. Aromatics. Yeah, back there, that was my son and my daughter, my youngest son. There it is. Oh, that's not big, because we got, can't remember, I got him the terabyte, I think, maybe, and I have 2. Plus, it's fast enough that I can just download it again. I posted the schedule today. We're going to do at least some Mecha Chameleon on Friday. But I don't think we're going to go a whole stream, so the rest of it will be Among Us. But yeah. The schedule is posted there if you want to check that out. It's in the Discord and on the Red platform. It's on everywhere. That's odd. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but it's still kind of weird. That means it's been there the whole time. Whatever. Okay. So after we get this all browned off, we're going to take our tomatoes that we had and some stock and let that cook down into like a nice, fairly thick sauce. And then we'll put all the meat back in, all the flavors together, and some yogurt, which is kind of traditional in this. Get that kind of tang, that fermented flavor. Bring all the flavors into a sauce. Finish it with some fresh lemon and some cream and some cilantro, and we'll dig in and try it out. So we're getting pretty close to being done. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Buzz off, flies. Makes it a lot easier, that's for sure. They can, but it really depends on if they're, 1, here, and 2, if they want to. Sometimes they do, sometimes they're busy doing other stuff with their friends and whatnot. I'll offer it up for them, but no. Hamburger helper. No, we're making a Subjuvis last week requested chicken tikka masala. So I was going to make chicken tikka masala from scratch, and then I forgot to pull the chicken. So I just had frozen chicken. You need to marinate it overnight. So I pivoted and used ground chicken instead. And so we're making chicken tikka masala tacos. So it's got the flavor profile and like the veggies for that, but wrapped in a corn tortilla and whatnot. So it's kind of a fusion, kind of an experiment, I had a bunch of ingredients I needed to use up. Chicken tikka masala tacos. So it's ground chicken. This is onions and garlic and ginger and serrano peppers. We're getting that all brown. We already did that halfway over here. We're going to season the hell out of it. All sorts of Southeast Asian flavors. And then bring it all together. Feel sleepy? You got a pizza and 100 chicken nuggets to eat. Careful there. You don't want to sleep after that. Gotta let your body process it. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's also been 2.5 years. They might be working on a sequel. You already ate it all? Already processed. I mean, yeah, indie game. That does make sense. What'd we process? No, we're just doing it in half batches. So I have this one here that we did already because this burner sucks. But, you know, it cost $1 billion to get a better burner and that kind of stuff. Well, like a couple $100, but. So we have to do it in smaller batches. Then we're going to bring it all back together. I mean, damn. You are certified at that point if you already ate 50 nuggies and a pizza. Chicken nugget pizza is the next step on that one. Natural evolution. Okay. Get all those flavors blended together. Next is spices. We'll put a little bit of oil down this time because last time it has a problem. Oh, that's right. It was 110 chicken nuggets. You're right. You're right. I forgot about the extra 50 you were considering. All right. So spices in, flavorings in, all the above. Now we just got to let them kind of like marry and kiss each other, hang out. Get to know each other behind the scenes. Again, if smell-o-vision was a thing, you guys would be super, super loving this right now. It's very sweet, fragrant flavors like cinnamon and clove from the masala. But then it's got kind of that spicy, earthy pungence of like, it's rather close to a yellow curry kind of thing. If you buy a prepackaged yellow curry mix, which doesn't actually exist, but you know, America, because of the turmeric and the chili powder, with a little bit of heat in the back from the serranos. So good. So dang good. You know, on PS5 Pro, I've heard it looks pretty dope. I've heard. I definitely had them come in and say it was Sony directly. They said if Rancid Head asks, make sure we tell Queen Rage that it looks great on PS5 Pro. Okay. Okay, next, just taking all those tomatoes that we had, which again is about three medium tomatoes or so. I want to break those down into a sauce, so I'm just cooking those. Now you could use pre-made like tomato paste, or you could use, you know, canned tomato, like crushed tomatoes. Lost my towel. Okay, whatever. But yeah, you could use pre-processed stuff like that. I'm just trying to use up, I got a bunch of tomatoes, and I like using the fresh ingredients. So we're going to let this cook and soften. I'm going to add in some liquid to let it kind of break down. Turn into its own little tomato sauce. We'll add all of the meat back in. Some yogurt. And let it finish off. Finish it with some bright acid, some lemon, some cream, and try it on some tacos. That's going to be about it. Hey, there you go. I am iconic, but not by mistake, no. Not going to take 16 of us to sing about it either. You know, that must be a buzzword over there. Because there's a couple of, like, iconic girl group songs. Like, I Am Iconic, or, you know, that kind of stuff. It's like, what? I don't know who you are. First place for a race is 5. Okay, and then you got the scrap and all that. Okay, I can see that. All right, I'm gonna go grab have the kids throw some of these on. I need to heat up the tortillas. I'm not gonna eat them raw. Well, thank you, 5 trillion. User 5 trillion. I mean, or win 2. Yeah. I mean, why stop at 1, really? Win until you can't win no more. Okay, so I'm going to crush these up. I want these to get soft. I want these to start breaking down. We're going to get that liquid out of it. We're going to get as much surface area as we can. As you can see, it starts getting sauce. Not only does that take the fond off the bottom and bring it back into the rest of the dish, but like I said, turns it into a tomato sauce, cooks out a lot of that water, leaves that tomatoey flavor. That's true. That's true. I remember you saying that. And they're not iconic by mistake. "35 people. That's crazy. How many of them were wearing little tiny mini skirts, though? Because they're clearly not going to do well on TikTok if they're not in a tiny mini skirt dancing together. That's the secret sauce right there. Yeah, just a handful of them. That's where they went wrong. There was no dance, no mini skirts. It'd be wild. Like, I can't imagine some of the, like, well, no, okay, I take it back. I can imagine some of the, like, old school punk bands or just even old school, like, popular celebrity bands and that kind of stuff, just like TikTokified with dancing and that kind of stuff. There you go. There you go. Smash the guitars. There are definitely some bands I could have seen mini skirted out, TikTokifying. The Beatles, that would have been hilarious. Okay. What? I mean, no, but what? That's wild. Yeah, I mean, what? Basically, one of their first ones, they weren't even wearing anything, based. So mini skirts wouldn't be bad at all. Wow. Imagine if that happened these days. You would hear about it instantly. So and so got canceled. Lesser known indie band. I don't know. I guess there are some girl groups that get up there and not very much at all. Purposely. Crop dusting your nephew is wild. I would say no, not a bad uncle, just, doing your job. Okay. So I want to cook out most of this water here. And I'll add everything back together, make it a liquid again, reduce it to get that sauce extra thick and blend all the flavors together. And then probably about 15 minutes, we'll have some tacos, give or take. I'll have this all on my Patreon. That will be completely worded out and ready to go. Measurements, the whole 9 yards. Kind of a companion thing with the video. Or sorry, I should say the stream. Right? Yeah, exactly. It's easy to crop dust your nephew like that. But it's also easy for your nephew to get revenge. So I'm just saying. Tit for tat on that one. So I want to get all that flavor off the bottom. There's a bit of it somewhere in here, so we're going to scrape that up. The difference that's going to be on this one is tikka masala is usually really heavy, has like a creamy, spicy, fragrant gravy made out of the yogurt and the various like spices and that kind of stuff that you throw in this. Crop dust him? Nah. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow's doomy doomy doom doom. These are cooked?
Yeah.
Not microwave?
Oh, okay. I was
No. I want to use them to eat them. We got about 15 minutes on this, so like, no hurry. But yeah, doom tomorrow. Doomy doomy doom doom. I'm gonna spend the rest of tonight, once I hang out with the kids and stuff, brushing up on some old school Doom. What just popped? I don't trust that. What just popped? Okay. I don't know what just popped, and I'm a little tiny bit concerned, but not really. Don't let your yogurt freeze. It separates, but that's fine because you're cooking it, so it's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna practice on probably Ripatorium just to get some get back into the flow of it before we jump into the game tomorrow. Okay, so cheater sauce is pretty good. It's gonna be some chunks, which I don't mind. It's gonna taste like tomato. It's gonna be acidy, gonna be tomatoey, and that's what I want in the end. So that's what we got here. Like I said, I will give the exact measurement rather than this many tomatoes, so that you could use, or you can use sauce. You can use, you know, tomato paste and that kind of stuff. It'll be on the Patreon. Yeah, the new Doom. Yeah. $70? Is it $70? Base game plus a $20 upgrade? I really want to like dump everything now, add it all in. But I know earlier, and if you were watching earlier, this is gonna take forever to actually cook because this stupid burner. Deluxe, I believe the Deluxe came with it. If you upgrade to the, they have it all on their website. If you go to their website, it tells you. $70 for the base game, huh? Well, I got it on Game Pass, so I didn't buy it. I beat it within a week, so we're gonna play some Ripatorium as a warm-up. I did buy the DLC though. It was only $20 to upgrade, so I bought the game for $20 total. I'm fine with that. $70, yeah. I can see why avoiding it. Just watch your favorite streamer beat it. Go back to the old VOD of it happening. I think that's going to become the new thing now with the economy and the game systems the way they are and that kind of stuff, where it's going to be a lot less. Well, there already is a lot less buying games. Premium's 100. Oh, are we talking on PlayStation? Because that makes sense. That makes sense. They're really trying to like milk PlayStation and yeah. That does make sense. I would say watch for it on sale. Grab it on sale. It is definitely, if you like Doom, it is definitely worth playing. Inflation happened, bruh. But yeah. Don't buy a full price game. Like I said, with the economy and the way the games are going now, that's going to be the norm. I mean, you've seen GTA 6 price is going to be that as well. Wait till it's on sale. Gouge them for all you can. By then, they'll fix all the launch bugs anyways and have the enhanced edition patch. I'll buy it if it's fun or you guys want me to watch it and I'll play it and you guys can watch it then and then play it when you get, 50% off. That's the way to do it. No, for some reason I was thinking you were playing on Xbox. That was it, not the PC part. Just because it's an Xbox first-party title, Okay. This is mostly cooked out the liquid. It's nice and thick, nice and tomatoey. There's a little bit of liquid in there, but that's fine because we're going to let it cook. So I'm going to add all the meat back in. All that spiced chicken, ginger, garlic, peppers, onions, all that yumminess. Trash device, you're funny. All consoles are trash device at this point. I don't think there's any one console out there you can point to and say that is doing a good job. Ugh. Okay. Yogurt. Tomato sauce. Little creamy, little yummy. Very spiced. We're going to let this heat up, come to a simmer. We'll finish with some cream, some lemon, and we'll try it. I am going to try a little bit before it kind of like simmers and that kind of stuff because I want to get the salt levels right. Hot. Yeah. Woo! Heat in the back. Oh, man, that was good. Okay. Ugh. I love the heat. I mean, they haven't said yet, but that's been true since GTA 5. It was the same way. It was like, was it 2 weeks, 3 weeks later they launched GTA Online? 100? The base is supposed to be 70 across the board. And they haven't even talked if they're going to have online yet. It's just theoretical. Because, they did last time. All right. So, now I'm going to kill the heat. Squeeze a couple lemons in here.
That's good.
You want to try some?
Sure.
Gotta get the cream and the lemon in there and all that good.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Just missed the PC with that. Wow. Okay, got some cilantro. Some cream going.
Why like you have this for dinner?
I mean, we could. It's for your lunches. And for saving back, you can pull it out and then
Like that too.
not nearly as red because I didn't use a ton of tomato because I had to knock it down because it's going to be too wet if I use too much tomato, but the red's there. It's just big pieces. Besides, this is a fake recipe for Indian food anyways. It's the American version of it. Okay.
It smells good.
Okay. Now, tortilla hot. Hotter than I thought. Let's put a little bit for you. Cilantro, because you like it. Whop. Huh?
This is your fingers.
Oh, my fingers are done. Besides, this is still hot. I did not get a serrano in there, but there is plenty of heat, I promise you.
Looks so
Hot. I don't know where my fork went. Ah. Yeah?
good.
Tikka masala?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, cool. Well, here we go. Penale approves. I'm going to try something as well.
I think that meat can use like a pinch more salt. Meat.
Okay. I did try it and I added a little bit more, but not much. More salt. Well, you salt it at your, own taste.
That's so good.
You're welcome.
I love the pickles too.
And the pickles make it work. I was kind of wondering because I was like, got to do it some kind of like justice as far as being a taco. Can't just make it meat in a shell. But yeah, there we go. Chicken tikka tacos. That's what I'm calling it. Mm. I mean, yeah, I can see the salt, but spicy. I forgot I had fresh serranos in there. Spiced, not just spicy, but spiced. Really good. I think maybe I'm gonna up the amount of tomato sauce just a little bit in the recipe. A little bit more acid into there, but I always squeeze some more. I didn't get cilantro on there because I have the soap gene, but you know what? I'll try it anyways. Hot. Good. Yep. We're good. We're calling that good. Oh. There you go. And then that can be used throughout the week. Slap together a couple tacos. Put it in your lunchbox. Heat them up. Eat them warm. Eat them cold. Subjuvis, if you are watching this, let me know. Do you want me to make actual chicken tikka masala? Because I do have a recipe for it. This was just a crap, I got to pivot. Good recipe, though. All right. That's going to be it. So thank you so much for coming out. Hit me up in the Discord. Like I said, rightfulender.com. That's my name.com. I know it's Foodful is the channel right now, but you'll see it on the screen as well. rightfulender.com. Check it out. All my stuff is there. Otherwise, thank you so much for coming out. We will be back tomorrow with game, so come join us then. Eat just about anything cold? I mean, really. Not McDonald's fries. Don't do that, though. They're the worst. Just kidding. Hit up my editor for sponsorship. McDonald's. Steak is good cold. Yeah, that's true. All right, everybody. Have a good one, DM. And lurkers, I see you out there. Thank you. We'll catch you next time.